Welcome back, everyone. The Burgundy Bullet's back in the shop getting some repairs and maintenance done after a rough night at the Oswego Speedway. We'll show you all the highlights and the lowlights from what happened and we'll give you an update on what's going on this week. Let's get at it. Before the racing action got started, we brought the cars on the track for the driver autograph session so the kids could meet their favorite drivers and get some autographs. There's Jeff signing a few autographs for some young fans here, but it's a really fun thing for the kids. There's former classic winner and champion Dave Schulich, the ever popular Mike Bruce signing for some youngsters, two-time classic winner Tyler Thompson, and there's his younger sister, Savannah Simmons, who's a rookie in the 350 Super Modified division in 2026.
Side of row 2 on the outside of that second row from Pennellville, the A&P Automotive, LaGrasse Pub, Valvoline, D&D Fabrication, Magic Wand Construction number 05, and that is Jeff Abold. Abold in the 05 outside in row number 2. Lookers to Colvin to make a charge from the outside. He is in the 6 on the inside. Junior Farrelly into 72 off the corner. Green flag is down and Lookers to Colvin. Down into the first turn, he's got the lead. Coming up on the outside, here comes his 05 with Jeff Abold trying to get around Junior Farrelly. Could not quite make the pass. Danny Connors running back there in fourth. Logan Ravel runs out the front 5. New leader coming off the corner. Here's the 05 of Abold now on the outside. Going around the 72 of Farrelly. Abold takes over second. No, Farrelly says, I'm going to make a run down here down into turn number 3. Abold staying hard on it on the outside. Farrelly down to the inside. Abold now inching out in front. Here comes Danny Connors, the 01, running back in fourth, but working on the 72 of Junior Farrelly. Good run going from Junior Farrelly. His best run of his very short career here at the Oswego Speedway, is doing great, running up towards the front of the field, but out in front, all by himself, it is the number 6 of Josh Sikolik. Sikolik, who has super modified side. The win goes to the number 6 of Josh Sikolik. 05, Jeff Abold finishing in second. It is Connors third, Ravels fourth, Farley in fifth, and Reese fills out the field, ending up in...
After the heat race, it was time to get it fueled up for the feature and make some adjustments. We need about 30 gallons, so we have to utilize the front fuel cell, which most race cars don't have, but super modifieds do. There's Jeff debriefing with Pat and Eric on the changes that are going to be made. As now it's time to get to work to set the car up for the additional fuel and to get it fast for the 50 lap feature. Now it's time to strap in and go.
Construction, Chef Daddy Incorporated, Bellinger Auto Sales and Service, the sponsors on the 02. Fourth row on the inside, the FX Caprera number 15 of Michael Muldoon. Muldoon from Baldwinsville in the 15, starting inside in row 4. Outside in that fourth row from Pennellville, the A&P Automotive, LaGraff's Pub, Valvoline, Magic Wand Construction 05, that is Jeff Abold. Abold in the 05 outside in row 4. Fifth row on the super modified and finished third in that feature. The pace truck is in the rear pit gate entrance. Patrick and off the 6 of Sokolic coming down on a turn 4. They got the hammer down. Green flag is out. And on the outside, Sokolic quickly into the lead. Kolick out in front, Patrick second, Sitterly third, Levain fourth, rounding out the front five now with the 95. We got cars up against the bulb over in turn number 3. It looks like the 05 of Jeff Abold. There are 2 cars, Jerry Curran's 99, Dave Cliff is there.
Logan Ravels is the one under the foam. You got Muldoon on the outside wall, and Dave Cliff on the outside.
Yep.
4 cars were involved, but fortunately none of the drivers were injured.
Although he's getting out of the car, he was involved. Coming in on the back straight.
That's not something you see very often, that car coming in on the record.
Yeah.
No fault of his own.
Well, Nick Snyder is back on the track. I think he lost a couple of laps.
Well, no,
He's one down.
well, I was going to say, did they complete a lap?
It was a rough night Saturday night, but we'll be rebuilding this week and be back on July 4th. Let's go back to the shop. So we're back at the shop here, and Jeff, why don't you give us a recap of the weekend?
Yeah, eventful but not great. Had a kind of frustrating fast Friday, just kind of working some things with the current car here and everything. And a lot of it comes down to just over the years, and the plan originally wasn't for this car to be racing much at Oswego, kind of keep the wing on and do that. And unfortunately, just between waiting for parts and just trying to get our own stuff done and everything and doing that, we just weren't able to get to that point of having the new car done and having that. So had to switch gears, and now it feels like we're playing catch up a little bit on the car, and still making gains and everything. And honestly, a lot of the stuff that I'm trying to get hammered away and figured out in this car is a lot of stuff we're applying to the new car, setup wise doing that. So here and there's a lot of things that I've been always over the years I want to try and do, and you kind of get set into a setup with it, and now you can kind of have the opportunity to do that, to work it out for the other cars. So kind of playing around with that back and forth, but we show up on race night, we still want to be competitive and be one of the top cars, and I don't feel like we've been quite there yet. We've been dabbling with where it feels like the car's getting better and better, and then you go out for a heat race or time trial and it just isn't quite there. So still working at it, still doing it. It's within the car, because this car has some greatness in it and potential when it's there. We just kind of have to find it again.
Yep, sometimes you do have to take a couple steps back to go forward, and that's what we're doing right now. So we got a busy month coming up. One of the disappointing things is that this weekend, due to the damage, we won't be able to make it out to Berlin. But what's your thoughts on this race coming up? I know it's going to be hard for you to miss this one.
Yeah, I'll be at home watching and everything, and rooting everybody on. And I really appreciate Jeff Striegel reaching out to us, and just seeing the extent of everything, and if it was still possible to make it out there. And I definitely appreciate all the things that he's doing, supporting ISMA and all the special stuff with promotions and everything, and pit pass. All the stuff he's doing for the teams is just second to none. And I can't say enough about what he's doing out there and what the facility is, and the event that they're putting on. So especially after going out and actually experience it for us and for the team, it's a little bit tougher to not be able to make it out there this year. But there's just so many moving pieces this year with everything, and how busy we've been, and just didn't plan on, between the new car and everything like that, being this busy with everything this point in the season. So the final nail in the coffin was, getting into that jingle this week and everything. And, between maintenance and doing everything, and then just repairs and stuff that we have to do now, which isn't far too extensive, but it was just enough to be able to keep us from making the trip. But like I said, I can't thank them enough for everything they've done, and I hope it ends up being a great event and keeps building into something even better in the future.
Yep, Jeff and Julie Striegel are first class. Their whole staff, it's just a first class operation. Hopefully all you fans can get out there this weekend. If not, it's on Flow Racing. They'll do an amazing broadcast. So make sure you tune into Flow Racing if you can't make it to the track, and watch that. So wrapping it up, we've got a busy month of July coming up with the 2 cars, and some other things going on. I want you to recap that.
Yeah, we'll be racing next week, 4th of July weekend, which is always a cool event. We're going to have twin 40 races, so we'll definitely be racing the original car here, possibly testing beforehand, everything there, but getting that going, and then still foreseeing what the future when we're going to have the new car out. I'm looking at it right now, and it looks like a race car, but still lacking some components, everything there for it. So hopefully get that out, get it tested within maybe the next few weeks, or it's really no rush for it at this point. If we can get it out there, the sooner the better, but we'll see what happens. And then, but following that, with the July 18th race, we'll have our autograph night and bike giveaway at the track. So hopefully everybody can make it out for that. And we'll have a lot of details. So if you follow our Team Abold page and the autograph night and bike night page, we'll have some updates there and give everybody some details how that works, and hopefully have a great time that night too.
Yep, we're going to make a lot of kids happy on July 18th. It's just going to be another great event. This is our 4th year doing this, and it's just, we've really had a lot of fun. It's really gratifying watching these kids with their smiles on their faces and riding their bikes around afterwards. So I can't wait for this. But yeah, keep an eye on our Facebook page, and we'll keep the information updated. Anything you want to finish up with?
Nope, just hopefully get back to the track and ready to go racing, and good luck to everybody this weekend that's racing out in Michigan.
That's it. We're going to wrap it up with that. You can check out our Facebook page at Team Abold Racing. You can follow us, our YouTube channel, Team Abold Racing. You can check out our videos. Hopefully this one's a good one. Subscribe. It's free. Give us a like or a thumbs up there. We really enjoy that. It'll keep us going. And we'll leave you with that. Everybody have a safe 4th, and I hope to see you at the Oswego Speedway on the 4th of July.